was teaching, I started writing adult mystery novels. Now, why did I want to contemplate murder while teaching middle school? I don't know. But my students would always ask me, Mr. Riordan, can we read your books? And I would say, no. They're not appropriate, there's bad language, there's violence, and they would always go, really? You go immediately out and buy them, and the book sales went up, it was great. But they said, why don't you write something for kids? You teach kids, you write books, why aren't you putting the things together? They were right, but at the time I really didn't know how to go about doing that. It wasn't until my own son was in 2nd grade, and he was having a rough year in school. He is ADHD, he is dyslexic, and he really, really did not like reading. So I was just looking for anything to keep him interested in school. The only unit he liked that year was Greek mythology. I had taught Greek mythology many times in my own classroom, so I started telling him bedtime stories based on Greek mythology. And when I ran out, he said, Dad, tell me another one. And I was like, there aren't any more. Sorry, there haven't been any new ones in 2,000 years. But he said, well, just make one up. So I did. I made up a story about a kid like him who's struggling with dyslexia and ADHD and finds out that that's really a sign that you might be a demigod. And my son said, yeah. And that became the story of Percy Jackson. Now, that got published.